This is controller. If you have heard about the MPC pattern, model, view, and controller, in Java, controller taken by servlet. Servlet takes account in the controller. Yeah. So you have to make servlet, yeah, to look up company name, perhaps to find the company name, or you have to create the servlet that updates company name. So in your projects, they can be one or more servlet, yeah, servlet class. Yeah. Servlet is a Java class, but it extends from servlet. Yeah. So in this case, you create two servlet. Servlet to look up company name, to find company name, or servlet to update company name. Yeah. So we have two business process here: look up company name and update company name. The two servlet using MPC pattern. MPC, I think you have already learned in your web programming subject, yeah, programming course. Yeah. The difference servlet it called combine company web services. Yeah. But if update company name, it called update company web service. This is the architecture. So this is 3-tier architecture, yeah. Client tier, presentation tier, and this is business tier. Business tier published as web service, yeah. It called using SOAP REST request and SOAP response. Yeah. You can create your own web service here, yeah. And now we create the application here, yeah. We create the presentation tier, yeah. It includes MPC pattern, model, view, controller. Model is represented by servlet, controller represented by servlet, view represented by JSP page, yeah, Java Server Page. If you already learn about PHP, it's a PHP, yeah. But in Java, view represented by JSP, ya, Java Server Page. And model, nah, model represented by simple Java class called bean, ya, or stub that call remote web service. Yeah. So we focus in this meeting in this area. Yeah. Okay, this is the servlet code. You just write the servlet code like this: extend HTTP servlet, and because it is override the HTTP servlet, you have to define do-get. Do-get if the web call get method, or do-post if the browser call post method. In this case, we use do-get. This is the template. Yeah, you just follow this template. You create do-get HTTP servlet request, HTTP servlet response. Yeah, and then you get the parameter stock symbol ya, in the URL link, ya, stock symbol. And then you perform some algorithm here. It is the same as the client regular Java class, ya, but we need this, ya, get start and then find company here, ya. And then the result put in the bin. This is the bin in the company, yeah, in the company, and put in the company here. And then it request, yeah, set attribute, yeah, request set attribute, yeah, company, and redirect to which page and what page that will display the company, yeah. It address show company.jsp. Where show company.jsp is reside? It reside in the web content of your dynamic web project. So you can create the show company.jsp in that folder. Yeah. If something wrong or error, it dispatch or it forward to the client server error.jsp. Yeah. And then blah blah blah, yeah, address web result, yeah. You create the result here, yeah, in the web web INF. You create the directory result and plus address here, yeah. So the result should be put in the folder of result. And then you follow this statement, dispatcher get request address. It will forward the JSP file to the client, yeah, using method forward, yeah, and so on. This is the simple controller, yeah, of your web application, yeah. So the client, if you want to access your web application using Java, will access directly to this method, do get, yeah. And of course, this is the important thing that you have to configure in your web dynamic project is WebXML. Where is WebXML? WebXML put in the web content folder, yeah, web content folder, and in the web INF, yeah. You have to add this statement in your web XML file, yeah. Servlet, and click the fully qualified domain of your servlet, and then mapping it as the name you desire, yeah. This is up to you. The name is not strict. It's up to you. You can write your alias or your mapping or your own version of name, yeah. You can freely to declare the name of this servlet. So you have to add in the web XML this statement, yeah. And then restart your Tomcat. Oh, don't worry, you have to create the bin. This is the model, yeah. This is the model. Nah, this is the model, yeah. You have to create the bin, the simple object that represent the data, yeah. The data. It contains get and setter method. This is mean bin, yeah. The simple Java, yeah. Represent the data. What kind of data? Company data, yeah. Company bin. It contain stock symbol, company name, or address, or so on lah, yeah. Okay. And now we create the HTML. HTML, as have you learned in the web programming, yeah. But how to access the bin here? How to access the bin here? You can use the following statement, yeah. Company, yeah, stock symbol, company name, itu ya. Which company we define? Where we define this company? We define the company in here, yeah. We access the company bin here, company. If you change this name with perusahaan, for example, yeah, you can change it with perusahaan, yeah. So the variable of company will be accessed from GSP file. This is the GSP file, yeah. The extension file should be .gsp, yeah. This will call the company and with its own variable, yeah. Stock symbol and company name, yeah. Stock symbol and company name. So make sure that this is the main result page that put in the this directory. You find web INF, result, and address, yeah. This is the view, yeah. View. This is view. I write here. This is view, yeah. View. This is model, yeah. Model, yeah. Model represent the data, and this is controller.